play the bass a little bit. Let's see how that sounds. That's going to sound quite different. They're both filling in for T. Michael Coleman, who couldn't be here tonight. If you happen across Doc's live act, as I did anytime between 1975 and 1985, you'd see three guys on stage. You'd see T. Michael with his bass guitar, and then Doc and his son Merle playing flat-top guitars that were usually plugged into Fender amps or something right behind their head. This is like an odd thing to see, but they're plugged in a lot, so we decided to plug in tonight. And T. Michael, if you remember, not that he's dead or anything, he's still alive and kicking. In fact, he just did a Doc Watson tribute record with David Holt and Brian Sutton that seems like a real good record. From the little clips on iTunes that you can hear, it sounds like a good record. But T. Michael was kind of the I think it was the sex appeal of the act back in the 70s, if you remember. He had like, he looked, what did he look like?
He looked like he played for Journey. Or something.
What was the lead guy out of Journey called?
Thank you. Journeyman.
Journey. He looked like a cross between the Journeyman and Harry Reams. He had this long hair and big, thick mustache. And
70s porn stash.
Yeah. He had a porn stash on. Excuse me, speaking of a little food dinner. Okay. This next tune is has got nothing to do with T. Michael Coleman. This is another murder tune.
That's two, if you're keeping score.
This might be the last one. This is a really, really sad one. This is the kind of tune, when I heard this when I was a kid, you know, like I grew up hearing these murder ballads, and like I assumed that everybody just grew up with them, and it didn't really screw me up to hear them at a young age. But they were creepy songs, kind of, to learn and to sing, and you know, you learn. You ever hear that song, The Little Schoolhouse Fire, while the kids burn up inside the schoolhouse? Or there's a bunch about the Titanic, you know, and there's a real good one that ends with a strict moral lesson for all the people that died on the Titanic, like it's, you know, like they can benefit from that now. Be not proud, ye Titanic people. Jesus will smite you. But this, the thing I like about these old tunes is a lot of them, they just lay out the facts, and they don't have a particular moral overlay or any psychological insight. So like Tom Dooley, that tune that we played was involved like four people, the sheriff, and then Tom Dooley. He's a real guy that Doc Watson's great-grandmother knew in 1866. Like he killed, either he killed his lover, what's her name, Lori Foster, or Laura Foster, or
Foster Bruce.
Or somebody else killed her, and he took the, anyway, he hanged for it, right? He claimed that he didn't do it at the end. That was his last words. But anyway, this guy definitely did it. Charlie Lawson. It was on one Christmas evening, the snow lay on the ground near his home in North Carolina. The murderer was found. His name was Charlie Lawson, and he had a loving wife. So we'll never know what caused him to take this family's life. They say he killed his wife at first, while the little ones did cry. Please, Mama, won't you spare our life, for it is so hard to die. But the raging man could not be stopped. He would not heed their call. He just kept on firing fatal shots until he killed them all.
he'd surprise. He had killed 6 children and his wife, and then he closed their eyes. And now farewell, kind friends and home, I'll see you all no more. Into my breast I'll fire one shot, then my troubles will be over. They did not carry him to jail, no lawyer did he pay. He'll have his trial in another world on the final judgment day. They all were buried in a crowded grave while the angels watched